Heart
Hello.
attack.
Heart attack?
Yes.
Alright, well, hopefully you get better from that. But anyway, welcome back to some more Quest for Glory 4. Starting off our day with a nice breakfast. Let's see, what is it today?
It's
But
sausage and
breakfast.
peppers fried with garlic.
Yes.
Sausage and peppers. That actually sounds nice.
Mm-hmm.
You get a
Sausage and... Huh, sausage
You
and
get-
peppers.
Alright. Well,
I'm actually gonna look it up
One
if
thing
that's a
you can
thing.
say about Mordavia is that it is never dull. Be careful out there.
and then we get to be the welfare leech on the professor over here.
I'm now researching for sausage and peppers fried with garlic.
It is not often.
It is not often that you
You
come
say,
demand me that you come demand me stuff. Wait, it is. You lazy bastard, why don't you try making your own potions?
You say, be careful up.
Alrighty then.
I have been
Herb
thinking a bit
waffles
about.
with sausage. Fried polenta with sausage. Seems some interesting recipes here. Sausage vegetable stew. That is... okay, that is... fried polenta. This actually looks more like a cheese. I don't know what's the kind of polenta they're talking about. You ever had polenta?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
I think, yeah, it's... Hmm. So apparently there is a thing as a fried polenta. It's an Italian dish. Made with
You can't-
cornmeal.
Ah, damn it. Only got a few hits on him. Oh well. Let's see if I can beat him with a big club. Yeah!
Is this the wyvern again?
Yep, the wyvern.
No, wyvern.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because you mentioned that Final Fantasy calls it a wyvern.
Yeah, Final Fantasy V, which is hilarious. Specifically, the PlayStation like in the Final Fantasy Anthology localization, which is like the funny, that makes it even funnier.
Mm.
So far, I have not found I have found something. Italian sausage, peppers, and onions recipe.
You can't.
This one-pan sausage and peppers dish is simple and delicious. Recipe will be used in our family for whatever. Italian sausage, butter, onions, garlic, bell peppers, spices and seasoning. Okay. That's some interesting stuff. Well, there is garlic in the recipe, so... Kill it Italian sausage and peppers. Why don't you try making one of these for breakfast? How about that?
Because I'm not much of a cook.
What? You're one of those guys whose daily breakfast is cereal and milk, right?
Basically.
It's just cereal, yeah.
The
So yeah, I'm sending you a picture of the one I got, like the recipe I just mentioned.
That.
I don't know if if you'll decide to put it on screen later, but yeah.
After.
Alright, so... I think at this point, what we're going to do is actually get the Staff of Arania. So that has to be done at night. So that's probably why I'm sleeping the day away.
Overall, it seems like most of the recipes the research gave me are Italian. So I imagine the combination of I don't know if the combination of sausage and peppers is popular in Eastern Europe.
Well, I'm sure the sausage is, so...
Is it even a thing in Canada for
fine
people to
meal
have
of roast
sausages for
duckling a la
breakfast?
garlic.
Yeah, there's breakfast sausage.
Good evening, Slick.
Hi,
How
John.
you doing? Good to see you, okay?
Greetings and salutations.
Very
Can you just read the line? Come on.
No.
Have you ever seen that scene from the lie detector
Nope.
scene from
You've
Black
never seen-
Klansman?
Yeah, you showed me that.
Oh yeah, well of course.
But
I love how
I
yeah,
preferred
I love
the one from The Simpsons.
personally my favorite is the one from Street Kings, but yeah, I love how like a lot of the comments are just making fun of the idea that not making fun of it, proposing the idea that all the racial epithets were Adam Driver's doing.
Oh yeah.
Adam, the line was "Get back here."
Well, the one from The Simpsons. Well, there's two from The Simpsons that are really good. The one with Homer was when the X-Files people were looking into Homer's claim that there was an alien in Springfield.
Mulder
they-
and Scully.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is so important to me.
Anyway, so they hooked him up to a lie detector, and they explained, "Okay, Homer, this is a lie detector. It's going to read like your pulse and your
cared about a man before.
a mental wavelength, and give us a reading of if you're lying or not. Do you understand?" And Homer's like, "Yes." And then the machine immediately explodes.
I wanted you to find some things for
And
me.
then there was one
But
where
really, it is too
they
dangerous.
did it on
I would
Mo,
hate it.
and they were asking him if Mo killed Mr. Burns.
Don't
And Mo said, "Look, I didn't like the guy, but I didn't kill him." And then it dinged for true. And then he's like, "All right, now, if you excuse me, I have to go home and meet with my wife." And then it dings red. And he's like, okay, a girlfriend. Ding. And then it dings red again. A friend of mine. It dings red again. An acquaintance dings red again. And it's like, fine, I'm sitting at home looking at nudie magazines. Dings red again. And then he sighs and says, "It's the Sears catalog." And then it dings green.
Here's catalog.
Yeah, it's like a clothing store. So basically, the joke is he's masturbating to the underwear section.
Which is, I mean, I'm pretty sure that there were porn channels on TV by then. So
Yeah, the joke is that he's that much of a fucking loser.
Mo, have you ever heard of prostitutes? For the right amount of money, they can say they love you.
Let's see, what else was there? There was also the, where, I can't remember if it was Bart or Homer, but one of them goes into a pawn shop, or no, not a pawn shop, like a reclamation, a store, where, you don't pay your taxes, they take your shit. And he's like, "Come on, you gotta give me back my floor. My customers are all walking on pipes." And right behind the guy, it's his entire, floor is, one big sheet. And he's like, well, if you want your floor back, you gotta pay your taxes. And Mo was like, nah, but I don't want to.
Oh, who does?
Yeah. I mean, I probably would be more keen on paying my taxes or be okay with it if what it went to was actually something useful.
And not like, and not euthanasia programs.
That and also if they charged construction workers by the job rather than by the hour. Because, my
your
god,
tax
do they take
money-
advantage of that shit?
With your tax money this month, we've killed 12 teenagers with depression.
You can't.
Well, that's 12 less retards on Twitter then, I guess.
I love how the approach to depression, to people having depression in Canada went from get help to kill yourself.
Yeah.
And that became the official government policy. I'm not feeling very
The
good
barrow
about
can-
myself.
you find
Have
a
you
dagger,
tried killing yourself?
38 gold crowns, 75 kopecks, and a few old bones.
Also, if you didn't figure out that you could get a bone from the swamp, you can get it from here.
Why do you need a bone?
To make bone meal to make the pie for Baba Yaga. And thank God the Necrotars are retarded and don't realize that I was just invisible.
Your order?
See. Yeah, be
Your protect.
okay. Yeah, protection spell, whatever. Ah, bats. That's an enemy more to my liking. Oh, never mind. I guess they are smart enough to know that I was just invisible. Feels bad. God damn it, bats and their fucking rabies.
I find it hilarious how they can knock they can knock you on your ass.
Well,
No, not hilarious, but it is amusing.
there's I've had to get rid of a bat from my house one time, and it was not enjoyable because the bat was too stupid to figure out that the front door was open. Basically, I had to slap the poor fucker out.
Just leave it there. He was good. He could be your buddy.
Yeah, but bats could have like rabies and other diseases and shit. It's like having a mouse in the house. Yeah, you don't want that shit.
Have you ever played it? I know you were like, which was the Final Fantasy game you played?
I played 6 and a bit of
Lygia's
1.
ghost comes forth, and she looks.
Oh, 1?
mad. This could turn into a really bad day.
Yeah, the first one.
The NES version?
Yeah, the NES version.
Exploit some of them bugs. Are you not gonna kill that one?
Yes, I will, but I didn't have my aura spell up, because wraiths are fucking deadly if you don't have that shit. So, now we'll go fight him. Or her, I guess.
Down 4.
Hmm?
Like, every time you come that screen, like, that lightning hits the tombstone.
Yeah. I guess they made that one out of metal.
I don't know in there. I almost said it in Portuguese.
Now that you've sent Lygia's ghost into another realm, nothing of interest remains in this tomb.
Alrighty.
There was
then.
this funny. There was this odd thing, like at the time when I was taking lessons in Japanese, And whenever I tried, whenever like the teacher asked me to try saying something, for some reason the word magari came to mind.
The small key. Your order.
But magari, as far as I know, is not Japanese. It's Italian.
After
So
I guess it
that-
sounds kind of Japanese.
yeah, but the word kept coming to my mind every time I was trying to formulate a sentence in Japanese. But it's really odd.
your protector. You're getting.
Oh, god damn it.
Are we getting some progress done with the vampires here today?
Yes! We're doing the Staff of Arania thing.
Okay.
You carefully open.
Because our first time going through the castle was essentially just exploring the place, and now we're going to get basically the only thing worth doing in the castle. Plus a few other things, like we're going to kill the wraith that's in this room, for example.
Spell ready.
Yeah, gotta get the aura spell, and our protection spell. And there he is. Wait a minute, this isn't a bedroom, this is a hallway. You lied to me, game.
Yeah. I think that's an issue with perhaps what's the word?
Basically, it's probably more to do with
Finally,
the game recognizes that we're in a castle, so it uses the background that they only made like one background for the castle, not one specifically
Chest
for
is
this
locked.
room.
I was thinking it could have been a case perhaps that they went with the ID. They went with the ID for a different room.
in the chest you find a small flask labeled
Like
and
I don't know if
25
it's-
rounds.
like if you're in a
Nice
different
working
room, they
with
would
you.
try. They would go for the and it triggers a battle. It'd go for the ID for a certain
You've already
background, but it went for the one of a different room. But
That could be the case, but I'm actually not 100% sure if
All you can hear.
games at this time were done with object-oriented programming, or if it was
Your order.
still... Fuck, I keep forgetting what the
You
program is called if it's done from top to bottom every time, because Python does that, but... I'm sure
Protection.
if someone knows in the comments, they'll scream at me.
you shiver.
Yeah, and
Is
so
there-
here's
is
the
there
weird glitch that happens, like... I came out through the left side of the room, and then when I tried to go through the right-hand side, it shoved me back into the hallway. So I thought, oh, maybe if I
Shiver.
go back through, like, that was the correct way, and it's like, no. So it's like, god damn it, now I have to go the long way. Because the game's glitching out.
You put your ear up again.
and what about that guy flying there?
She's fine. She's not causing any harm. She just makes the area a little cold. Yeah, I don't know what exactly causes that glitch, but needless to say, very annoying. So, and if you don't know the layout of the castle, this could technically be a soft walk.
Well, that's one of those ghosts that helps you make ice creams, right?
Yeah, you just shove her into the ice cream machine, and then she's stuck there forever.
No, it's one of the ghosts that helps you make ice cream.
Yeah, you shove her in the ice cream machine, and that's what makes it cold. Everybody knows that the radio works because there's a little man inside the machine that plays the music.
It's little copies of Michael
Straighten up.
Jackson, and there's just a tiny. Every radio has like a tiny Michael Jackson or Bon Jovi inside.
Exactly. door, fantastic. And I think it was this way. Yeah, this looks right. Alright, up we go.
Politely knock on the door.
Well, no one answered, so let's just go in. Hey.
Who is it this time, Toby?
Oh,
Oh no.
What does he
Again.
want this time, Toby?
oh.
You say hello.
Hello? Do you live in the castle now, too?
You tell about yourself.
I never met a real hero before. Why'd you come here?
You start to tell what you're doing here.
Well, there is this one chick I got a stab in the heart.
Toby, it's not polite to interrupt. How many
Yeah,
times
Toby.
do I have to tell you that?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Alrighty then. And we shall give her her doll.
What is that? Toby, let him in.
Literally looked like you're away from the door, you just toss it in her face.
He
Yeah.
has our dolly.
Toby knocked squash you today.
You. Look, Toby, it's Vanna.
So why does the vampire woman has her here again?
She was lost. Where did you find her?
I can't remember if it explains here, but basically
And how sad
the
it is
vampire
about
woman basically
If I went back
kind
to
of
the
tricked
town,
and tempted
I'd
her,
never
like the little
be
girl,
afraid to go back.
to leave her parents because the vampire woman
Toby says
basically
that
wanted a
everyone
daughter
would
of her
be
own.
Afraid of me now. I don't want them to be afraid of me.
Just got that baby rabies,
You tell Tanya how our
but she
mummy
hit that
misses.
300-year wall.
I miss
Right.
my mommy too. Sometimes I want to cry, but I can't anymore. I just feel sad.
Her uterus has not been used for like 200 years, so it can't even have children anymore.
Toby gave her to me. Mommy didn't like her. She kept trying to make me tell where I got Vanna from. Mommy wouldn't let me play with her. I was afraid Mommy wouldn't let me play with Toby anymore. Toby was my only friend. I didn't want my mommy to make Toby go away. I told Toby all about it, and Toby brought me here to Aunt Trina. She never takes my
Not
toys or
now,
friends away.
Chewie.
Never. Mommy and I worked hard all the time to keep the inn nice and clean. And
You seen
we
that
didn't
comment
let my mom-
image I sent you
She
earlier
never had time to play or sing
Which one?
anymore. And when it
about
got
the woman in Reddit talking
she
about
made
having
me
baby
put
rabies
it
while
all by
watching
myself in the dark.
Handmaid's Tale?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Really scary.
Like she watches the commander breed with a woman and she gets home.
When I went out to the
Starts-
inn, Daddy would yell at me to get back to bed.
Oh goodness.
Daddy wouldn't let me have a candle or anything. He said it would bring the bad things.
Not gonna lie.
I didn't like the dark. But then, Toby came to my window at night.
I wonder if Handmaid's Tale becomes a very entertaining book if you read it with the idea that it's just like fetish fetish material for women.
What, like Morning Glory milking farm?
Yeah, kind of like that.
I was afraid she'd make Toby go away too.
Because there is that joke, like that old joke that Handmaid's Tale. I've seen a lot of people say that the book is actually quite badly written.
It wouldn't surprise me because I've heard basically not excerpts, but like how the plot is structured in Oh fuck, what was it called? It's like an old like American tale that's like everyone really likes. They made a movie about it recently with Tobey Maguire. Oh fuck, what was it called? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up because this is gonna bother me like to no end. But anyway,
He wouldn't take me walking anymore. He
let's
made me go
see.
to bed when it got dark, and he said the bad things would try to get me.
Tobey Maguire.
I can't go home again. And Aunt Tina says that this is my home now. She says that
I
my
forget how
mommy
old
and
Tobey
daddy
Maguire
won't think I'm
is.
a bad thing now, and that they won't love me anymore.
Babylon?
Oh, he was in Tropic Thunder. Huh, interesting. The Great Gatsby. That was the thing he was in.
Oh yeah, he made Nick Carraway. Yes, the narrator.
Yeah. Yeah. From what I've heard, The Great Gatsby is a very poorly written book. If you sort of take into account that it's like everyone just coincidentally just knows each other.
Toby says Aunt Trina is his master. She sent Toby to be my friend so I would
That wouldn't be
never have
something.
to be
I
afraid
did
of
read
the night
the
again.
Great Gatsby many years ago. I don't recall finding that particularly weird because I think contextually there was little reason why. It was very much a case that the Gatsby made like a lot of for example, it was a plot point I think that Gatsby threw a lot of parties specifically so he could meet this woman he was infatuated with.
I have to stay in the castle.
So
People might get scared
yeah,
and try
but
to
I've seen like some people criticize the narrative in Handmaid's Tale because like how
daytime now.
basically how poorly contextualized the societal changes in that movie are. Because apparently everything just happens in a span like of a decade. So like in less than a decade, this radical religious government takes hold of the USA, and people just accept it. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm surely okay with my daughter becoming property. No problem. It's like, no, that would never happen. But yeah, but now
So it's basically
Tell about
saying
Iran's
like
star,
if
how it can make combat back
women's
into a
suffrage
real
never happened,
will.
that's the reality we would have been living in, kind of thing.
It always made such pretty flowers
apparently
in
the
town.
Ed Wood had the idea for
make
the
me all better?
story when after she did a visit to Afghanistan. But
Okay, well, your first problem is that Afghanistan and the United States are two completely separate countries.
yeah, drastically different cultural scenarios. I don't think like a. I think the average American just has no concept with how,
You try to explain about sacrifice.
with the monumental difference between like the cultural scenario in Afghanistan and the U.S.
He says you should take us to the staff
Because-
now, so I can be with my mommy and daddy again.
Well, I think mainly because the U.S. is the product of Anglo-Saxon colonization, so
Weird here.
and
Kinda happy.
like Afghanistan's a completely different social structure.
I'm
Anyway,
scared.
yeah, wrap up your story because it's gonna be a sad moment here.
I know you'll protect me,
Uh,
Toby, but who will protect
No, I think that's
you?
all I had to say.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, Toby.
Are you sure it's gonna be a sad moment?
Yes.
And cast the ritual of release.
The sacrifice of life for love.
Oh, we're gonna kill Toby?
Your love for the child is great.
You see Toby silently nod his head.
Will you trade your life to give life to the child? Will you die willingly for the one you love?
I thought we were gonna turn Toby into a dog or something.
So shall the sacrifice be done. So is the sacrifice complete. I am again the staff of Irana.
Thanks
You
for
feel
announcing
Arana's
yourself.
staff become a
Yeah.
part of you. Now it is your staff as well when you choose to summon it.
I'm so sorry, Toby. I didn't protect you too good, did I? I love you too, Toby.
You take the sobbing child in your arms and carry her to the inn. You awaken her parents and are overwhelmed by their gratitude and joy. It is long before you manage to escape to the peace of your own room for what is left of the night.
It's kind of odd that of all things they
You
chose to
awaken as
leave
the
that
sun
to the, like
begins
just
to
the
rise.
description.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know if that
but-
was a
budget
like
thing?
a design limitation thing or
I must
what, but
thank you for saving our time.
they give us thanks in the
You
morning.
brought joy again into our lives. We are in your debt.
Yeah, but like, you would expect it to actually have a scene where they meet their daughter again. That would be like a lot more impactful than hey,
It's sausage and
thanks.
peppers fried with garlic.
Oh, again.
I don't know how we can ever thank you enough. It's such a joy to have my little Tanya home again.
You tell again how Toby sacrificed himself for Tanya.
He may have looked like a monster, but he obviously had a heart and mind of great kindness.
You remind the innkeeper that the vampires are still in the castle, and there may be other attempts at getting Tanya.
We understand, and we will make
We're
certain
gonna put extra
no vampire
heads of
can
garlic
come near
around
her
the inn.
again.
We're gonna make chainmail from garlic. That's what we'll do.
They're just gonna start spraying like garlic paste all over the doors and windows.
I knew Tanya was alive somewhere. I never lost
Well, she wasn't
hope that
exactly
she
alive.
would return.
Bella, you heard his story. Tanya was dead, an undead, a Nosferatu.
She is fine right
Okay,
now,
you know-
isn't she? As long as she's alive and well, what does it matter? I don't understand with all this talk about vampires and Tanya. She has returned healthy and happy and...
Well, the
this is
important
what's
detail is that they're still out there.
Of course, I will never forgive the woman who stole my baby from me. Still, I think I can understand her a little bit. I, too, have always wanted a child such as Tanya.
But I managed to get
I am
one
only
before I hit the
overjoyed
wall.
to have my Tanya back.
Oh, she is her joyful self again. The sound of a child's voice is the sweetest of music. We will do our best to show our love and never, never let her be afraid of the dark again. I have always found it difficult to express emotion. Mordavian men are not supposed to show such things. Yet I cried freely when you brought Tanya back to us. I cannot remember ever being so happy.
I think those
do
are
not
one of the
know
few
what to
times
make of
where
Tanya's
it's okay for a
stories
man to
about
cry.
vampires. It is hard to imagine my love.
And also the Grand Canyon.
Undead. Gladly, though, I would go to the castle and drive a stake through the heart of the one who stole our daughter from us.
I didn't like him. He didn't like me. He didn't like Katrina either. They were always having fights. But he had to do what she told him to do, and that made him very mad. I liked Trina. She was kind to me and gave me lots of nice things. She even taught me to read and write. But I'll never go back to her. I want to stay with my mom and daddy.
There is no school here in Mordavia.
Toby was my best friend in
Um,
all the world.
I think there is actually there is a funny line that you can have with the Bella and the innkeeper here, where Bella mentions like, "Oh yeah, Trina's teaching me how to read and write as well," and the innkeeper just says,
You hear a chorus of
"Why would a
responses
woman
sung
need to
from the
learn to
roof.
read and write? That's like
Goodbye,
teaching a
and thank
donkey
you."
how to dance."
If you spend too much time reading and writing, you're gonna have little time for cooking.
Yeah. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time. Have a nice night.
Bye bye.